No.
Okay. Does it ever accidentally stop like that, or?
Well, it has an 8 gig card in it.
Oh, and then it goes to the hard drive after that?
No, it's got an 8 gig card in it. These are separate things. Here's the way this all works. I use AVI sync after the fact to combine that video with that video.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, so I mean,
so this is your password. You can just install it.
Oh, okay.
Next time you go,
okay. I bet you what it is doing is combining. Yeah.
Yes.
And that way.
Yeah.
So
I like it for generating things for like 3 crypts, 64 characters random, without knowing characters.
Yeah.
So it's pretty easy.
That's nice. See, it would be nicer if they put that in a plug-in format.
Well, and the guy that programs this, I tried to get him to make a Linux version. He's not super good at that stuff. For that, I've been looking at LastPass. It's supposed to be really secure.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah,
Yeah,
LastPass.
I think it uses a form of PKI. They don't even have any way of decrypting your stuff, and it syncs across all your different machines. You can go anywhere in the world. You can build a brand new machine and load that, plug into Firefox, log in, and then all your stuff's there.
Oh, I just realized something else. Remember how I had to go in and tell it what OS type I was using? I just realized if I don't switch it back,
You're going to have a problem.
I have another problem.
Yeah, that's why it's not booting up, right?
Okay.
But I was going to say that Windows Gate, it's up to Windows Vista. It doesn't go to Windows 7 right now, but it lets you bypass the password altogether.
That's the kind of conboot lets you do that as well.
Yeah, and it has no traces. Like, it doesn't even show up in the logs that I know of.
What program is that?
Windows Gate.
Windows Gate.
It's been 2 years since it's been updated, but
See,
we're
I've
that
been building Ultimate Boot CDs out here for ever. I don't remember if it's
it was one of the tools back probably about 2 years ago. On that boot CD.
This one is 2 years old, I think.
Really?
This build I've got's from
Yeah, it'd be a lot easier. Really,
6, 7 of 08. Let's see if it's on there.
So really,
Because I know
they
they had it in May. Okay, let me see if I can look at it.
Yeah.
By the way, you may also notice when I had my hashes up that I dumped via Backtrack 4, that test account I created wasn't in there. That's because that test account doesn't exist yet because the machine boots for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So yeah, it's kind of a little wrap.
It may not show up when you run this way. Password tools, there's CMOS, NTPW edit, password renew, and password pro.
Because there was one that was in there. I remember it because that's when I first learned about it.
Did Wingate modify the memory, or did it actually modify something on the hard drive?
It actually made it where, somehow it allowed you to log in as the user. You didn't require any password, and then you would just go back and restore the original SAM file. It even worked with Vista. It's pretty nice. I liked it. I used it whenever I lose my password and stuff. It worked pretty nice.
Yeah.
Sure, that's hard.
We got bullshit. I worked for a credit union. We acquired a smaller credit union, and they didn't give the passwords. I just used the offline NT, changed the password to blank, and logged in. My boss is freaking out. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I don't see it in here.
Well, there's the old axiom
Go
that
look it up on the internet.
if you could have physical access to a box, you basically have the box.
Except for full disk encryption.
Yeah.
I finally got this working on all our stuff that walks out the door is fully.
But then there's people who do dumb stuff with full disk encryption. Like I heard of people who put that full disk encryption on a laptop that had everything automatically log in.
Well, considering I built their laptops. They don't have. It's using the latest version of TrueCrypt.
I like TrueCrypt, especially
I like
for
it.
open source. Not to mention as far as crypto stuff, open source is kind of the way to go because you want everybody's eyes on that. Now, granted, most people are just going to run it and never actually look at the code. But yeah, me too. But it's nice to know something's out there, and there's no if you really want to, you can compile it. And in theory, there's no back doors.
Yeah.
It's not really an exploit though. It's the same exploit you can use on most of those.
Oh, you mean pull it out of memory? Pull the key out of memory?
Yeah, there's a couple things. I mean, you can use that on
Yeah,
all
well, the cold boot,
of
there's something called the cold boot attack, which once again is on my slides. You can boot if you can get to the system. Is it cold boot attack? Oh, damn, I'm trying to exact term.
It's cold boot.
Cold boot. Basically, you get the system fast enough, like if it's in spin mode especially, grab stuff out of memory, or pull the memory out of the machine fast enough, put it into a reader, and grab the stuff out of memory and pull the hashes out. I mean, you'd have to be quick.
Well, you can increase that time
By cooling it.
By cooling it with an upside down bottom
But
compressed air.
the practical way of avoiding that attack is, you want my password? Hello.
Yeah.
That's my defense mechanism against that.
Windows Gate 1.1. Let's see what we get.
Yeah, it goes for Windows.
Under 9/11 CD's got in it.
Let's go to the cop.
Huh?
Not sure, you look like a cop. What's it? I was going to say, you look like a cop. Not there's anything wrong with that, I'm just saying. What? Oh,
There's a
okay.
cap file for it.
Yeah. If you can install the cat
Yeah,
file, you
I
can use it.
oh my god, this is so
It's a shaved head.
This is a small CD. I've got one that's almost completely full on a DVD.
What's that?
I've got what do I have on a small one? I have a regular part one too that I use for when I have.
Go ahead and ask.
This one is really small.
Speak loud, I can't hear you. Oh, you understand? Okay.
It allows you to actually bypass passwords without changing and really. It leaves really no password. Like if you restore it, it looks just like the original. You didn't change the password. All you did was just bypass it. A lot of times on Windows files.
I don't know if you're going to be able to download those where it points to. I don't think it.
And see, and that's because I was using ISO and some of my I do have some of the command function. I do have that laid on the slot. I'm assuming that's just constrained backtrack before.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, you won't be able to do that from that particular one. You know, if you want to mount it, make sure it's mounted.
Yeah,
Or at least it's where it's
in a download tab that they had. I'll have to go out and look into the commands. But yeah, I've got boot CDs from them back, and they've got a Windows 7 and a Vista version of the Ultimate CD, but it's
all right. We're gonna start back up. I see Johnny Boy in here, but all right. Just to show that I wasn't lying to you, I'm gonna hit Control Delete. Actually, no, that's what I'm doing that. Switch user, some other user, and I created an account called Test with, as I would call, Bad Pass as my password. I'm now logged in as an administrator account. All I needed was unrestricted file system access.
Are you sure?
Oh! I'm sure that's because this thing was joined to a domain. I forgot I joined this to a domain for one of my other tests. I didn't mean to hit enter. Hold up.
What?
Did I create one with a blank password?
When you
Sometimes
there, it said user test was already created. Did you see that here? When you were in
Oh, actually.
the alternate boot?
Oh, it said test was already created?
Yeah, you just clicked OK real fast.
Oh, I didn't notice it.
Yeah, it was there.
Oh, trust me, it would work. By the way, the / I put in there, have faith, play with yourself. It does work. I screwed up. I didn't even notice it. It's like a lot of things in Windows. You just click, 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 click. You get used to doing it, and you assume that it did. Okay. You should have said something. Was that?
I just thought it was hard to slide.
Okay. Yeah. But anyway, I can generate an account like that, no problem. That part where I had to put in when I did the switch user, since I'm part of a domain for this box, I had to put a / to log into a local one. By the way, that used to be so much easier in XP. You just had a drop-down box, and you choose in the drop-down box what you want to log into, local machine, domain, or whatnot. Now you have to put it right there. But hey, typing in / is a lot easier than typing in this fugly name right here. / tells it local machine. Nice and easy. But as you can see, trust me, it does work. Actually, more likely that test account I created at a previous time I was messing around with this, just testing it. But as you can see, you can create your own account using Sala's password renewer. Now I'm going to go ahead and log in as some user, and I happen to already know the password is badpass. And I'm going to be using this particular account for most of the rest of the presentation. But that's a quick demo of boot cities and so forth. And yeah, the ultimate boot city is really nifty, and I pretty much always had Sala's password renew work. I can't really think of a time I haven't had it work. Unless, of course, you had something like, full hard drive encryption, in which case, yeah, you're kind of out of luck. All right, next, let's talk a little bit about browser passwords. Browser passwords are awesome. They're stored in different places depending on what browser. I'm going to talk mostly about Firefox and IE, but they all have similar problems. In Firefox, essentially they're stored in a bunch of little SQLite databases, and my understanding directly, it's inside of a sign-on SQLite, but the key to actually unencrypt them out of there is here. I think there might be a master password you can set so that it doesn't automatically get stored like that, but most people are going to take all the defaults. In Explorer, it depends on what version. From 4 to 6, it was stored in protected storage system provider in this particular registry key. Once again, in an obfuscated form, but you could pull the key out of memory. In Windows 7, it's actually stored in HKey, current user, software, Microsoft, Internet Explorer, IntelliForm, Storage 2. However, going out there looking at it manually and looking at those files and trying to deobfuscate it, it's a pain. So it's a lot easier to use someone else's tools. By the way, in Windows 7, if you're talking about in IE7, not Windows 7, IE7, different passwords are stored in different places. Autocomplete are stored in this particular registry key. However, other types of passwords, like let's say HTTP passwords, are stored in this particular directory. And during the wireless part, we're actually probably going to cover that. I'm not actually cracking wireless hashes. I'm just showing where they're stored in the local system. Alright, a few great apps for extracting passwords. If you're talking about one of the older versions of IE, there's protected storage Passview from Nearsoft. There's also PasswordFox for Firefox, of course. IE Passview if you want to be working on newer versions of IE that don't store them in the protected storage area, and also ChromePass. And I think he also has a version out there for Opera. So, I mean, pretty much all your bases as far as web browsers are covered by Near. Let's demo some of these. Let's show off Cain, PasswordFox, and IE Passview. Let me switch back to my, VM. Make this go back to full screen. And let's show off Cain first. Cain has so many different things for doing all sorts of stuff. Not only network level sniffing, but also like pulling stuff out the